The first day of school should have been a chance to blend in. But when Ava walked through the gates of Brookwood High, she instantly became a target. Her calm expression, her simple clothes, and her quiet stride made her stand out to the wrong people. What no one realized was that beneath her silence was someone they should have never underestimated. Ava had moved to the city just 2 weeks earlier after her mother got a new job. She didn't know anyone, and she didn't want attention. Her plan was simple: keep her head down, study hard, and finish the year without trouble. But Brookwood High wasn't a place where quiet kids got left alone. It was a place where silence was seen as weakness. The bullies spotted her immediately. Jake, the leader, thrived on humiliating newcomers. His crew, Liam and Chloe, followed him everywhere like shadows, laughing at every cruel joke he made. Their favorite game was picking on those they thought couldn't fight back. Ava seemed perfect for their routine. It began with small acts, tripping her in the hallway, knocking her books out of her hands, mocking the way she dressed. Ava didn't react. She calmly picked up her books, dusted herself off, and walked away. Her lack of response frustrated them. To them, humiliation wasn't fun unless their victim cried or got angry. Jake decided they needed to teach her a lesson. One afternoon, while most students were in the cafeteria, Ava stayed behind in the gym to finish her workout. She loved training. It was her escape, her grounding force. Martial arts wasn't just something she practiced, it was part of her life. Years of discipline, tournaments, and rigorous training had made her skilled in multiple styles, but she never bragged about it. No one at Brookwood High knew. As she finished stretching, the bullies entered the gym. "Well, look who we found," Jake smirked, tossing her backpack across the floor. "The silent queen. You too good to talk to us." Ava looked at him evenly. "Give it back." Liam laughed. "Or what?" Jake lunged forward to shove her shoulder. It happened fast. Ava sidestepped with fluid precision, using his momentum to send him stumbling forward. When Liam rushed in, she spun low, sweeping his legs out from under him. Chloe, thinking she could catch Ava off guard, grabbed for her hair, but Ava ducked, twisted her wrist, and gently but firmly pushed her back. In less than 10 seconds, all 3 bullies were on the floor, staring up at her in shock. Ava didn't yell. She didn't gloat. She simply picked up her backpack and said, "You should really pick your battles more carefully," before walking out of the gym as if nothing had happened. By the next morning, the story had spread across the school. Some said she flipped Jake over her shoulder. Others swore she moved like a ninja. Videos from a few witnesses hit social media, and Ava instantly became a legend. But Ava wasn't interested in fame. She didn't want to be feared, she wanted to be respected. Later that week, Jake approached her again, but this time there was no arrogance in his voice. "I shouldn't have done that," he muttered, awkward and ashamed. "We were wrong." Ava nodded. "You weren't just wrong with me. You've been wrong with everyone you've hurt. Fix that." Jake didn't respond, but something in his face suggested he understood. Over time, things began to change. Students who had once kept their heads down started to feel braver. The bullies weren't admired anymore, they were watched, held accountable. And Ava, though still quiet, became someone others gravitated toward. She joined the school's martial arts club and eventually offered to teach self-defense classes to anyone who wanted to learn. "Fighting isn't about hurting people," she told them. "It's about protecting yourself and knowing when to walk away." One afternoon, a younger student asked her, "Were you ever scared?" Ava smiled faintly. "Of course. But fear doesn't decide what I do. I do." By the end of the year, Ava had done more than defend herself, she had changed the school's culture. People no longer saw quiet as weakness. They saw it as a sign of strength that didn't need to scream to be heard. Moral of the story. Real strength isn't about winning fights. It's about discipline, respect, and the courage to stand your ground when it matters most.